be a lot of outtakes. It'll be great.
Welcome to Tequila and Coffee with Sarah and Shiann.
That's me. I'm Sarah.
I'm Shiann.
I'm pretty sure I'm only here as the laugh track to all of Cheyenne's stories. So what does the tequila and coffee represent? It's kind of like tequila's like going out. We're gonna have stories.
Because we go out and we have a good old time.
Yeah. We meet people when we go out.
Not always the people you want to meet.
Yeah.
You should never make friends with the people in the smoking area, but I do it all the time. It's all about the bad choices that we go out and that we do because somebody has to set the bad example. And then it's all about the copious amounts of coffee that we have to drink the next morning in order to recover.
To function as a human being.
To forget what we did the night before.
Yeah.
Because we can hold our tequila.
Mm-hmm.
For better or worse.
We're both drinking tequila right now.
If you have not reached the level where you drink tequila out of a coffee cup or a wine glass, you're not doing it correctly, yeah?
Because I don't have a margarita glass. That's why I'm doing it, but I don't know.
I just like the handle.
It is convenient.
It's super convenient.
So we're living our best lives.
Mm-hmm. Just like Queen Cardi B says.
Yeah, we're living our best lives, and we want you to live your best life. And so we're thinking if we share our knowledge and experience, you can avoid the mistakes that we've made.
And if you play your cards right, we will detail names and locations, and then you can just avoid those mistakes on your own.
Very specifically.
Very specifically. Did you know you needed to ask a grown man if he might piss the bed? Because now I do.
Yeah, that man.
Yeah. He's a father. So in this first little tequila and coffee break, we just wanted to talk to you about like kind of what we're going to do. So sometimes it's going to be about the boys in our lives or lack thereof.
Mostly lack thereof.
You get two sides of the spectrum here. You get Sarah, who is very selective with her dating, and then that you get me where it's like, oh, you have a heartbeat? Let's go out on a date. So you're going to get both sides of the coin, which is nice. And then hopefully you'll be able to tell us what we're doing wrong.
But we're kind of together. We're also always the bro in every
Always the
situation.
bro.
We go out with guy friends, and that's our experience.
Always
and
the bro,
live life.
never the bride.
Yeah.
I think it's because we can hold our alcohol, and we're very vulgar. And we're very strong and independent, and we make a great bro. And so it's kind of hard to get out of that bro zone, the bro zone layer. Hashtag bro zone layer. But we'll see. Maybe one day it'll happen. Yeah.
I just myth my mouth.
We fell together, we bonded over tequila.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that is a friendship born in fire. Quite literally sometimes.
Just like the one ring.
So who do we want to talk about first?
I like how you ignore
We're not going to make Lord of the Rings references. Hashtag not tonight.
Nerd bros are my bros.
Mine are just disgusting sailors. But, you know, you have to support the military, right?
You know, however you support them. So tell me some of your guys on Hinge stories. Because I know that they're pretty good.
So I think that we all, like, at some point decide that Tinder's maybe, like, a little too seedy and dirty. And so you're like, you know what?
For some of us, we decided this more recently than others, you know.
Like last week, but it's fine. So you like, oh, I'm going to download Hinge, and people are going to love me for my brain.
Yeah, because my witty comments and quotes.
Yeah, so depending on how much tequila that I've had... Because there was one Hinge boy who things got very weird on Snapchat later. And I have not talked to him since because sober Cheyenne is a different person. But then you get like the really seedy, stupid ones that like last night had a long week at work. I fell asleep very early because I was prepping for girls' night. So he had asked me how my week was. Yeah. 25 minutes later, I didn't respond, so I wake up to the final message that said, no small talk, ?
25 minutes has spanned, just a reminder.
Yeah, 25 minutes. So, for one, that indicates there's something else small in that scenario. And he probably cries during sex, but you're going to find, if you hang out with girls, all we do is roast you in our group chats. That's all we do.
100%. 100%.
Yes. Like, my friends know everything about you, for better or worse.
And it's sometimes it's different women friend, like, group chats.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to fall into.
Yeah.
So we came up with the response, like, I don't want to chat with anybody who can't last 25 minutes.
He didn't get it.
He didn't get it.
That was red flag. Two after the getting angry because you didn't respond for 25 minutes.
Red flag number 2. App. And then he was like, well, I was just bored and lonely. Well, then you're not leading a very fulfilled life. Because I'm alone a lot, and it's great.
Yeah. If you can't be independent, you can't be with us.
You don't have to wear pants. You can pick what you want on Netflix. You can go to bed whatever time you want.
You can think. I don't...
Read a book.
Yeah, whoa.
Like, Jesus.
Whoa.
So that guy was a lost cause. What else has happened on him?
I'm going to stalk this man.
Yeah, we're going to show up at his place of work, because a little bit of crazy keeps them interested. I've found you got to treat them mean to keep them keen, so...
The weirdest thing that I get is like people creep into my DMs on Instagram. And I've creeped in people's DMs, so it's not like I don't... That's not the problem. But it's always like, oh, when are you going to come see me? When are you going to come see me? Like, oh, because you live an hour and a half away. It's such a travesty to drive yourself. Maybe he doesn't have a car. Maybe he doesn't...
They never have cars. Or they're on house arrest. But also, you know what? I've never thought about it, and I've never done it, but it might not be bad to date somebody on house arrest, because then you know that they're not out looking around on you.
That is true.
Come in!
Oh, yeah, you can come in.
We might have a special guest.
We do have
Hey, Heather, we're filming our first vlog. Yeah.
We figured this might be a lot to walk in on.
You're good.
You took it a lot better than I anticipated.
She knows how weird we are.
Okay.
We're talking about the potential benefits of dating somebody on house arrest, because you know he's not out there slaying other girls.
Yeah, he's not in the club.
You know where he's at.
Yeah. Not in the club spending your money. That is so accurate.
Boom! Do you need a drink? Because there's tequila.
Patron over there.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that I made this switch from Tinder to Hinge is because I found myself wanting to, like, be the psychologist for these men on Tinder. Like, I just wanted to know what broke them.
Like, there's a lot of broken men on Tinder.
Like, I'm very fucked up, but, like, that shit you bury down deep until you're comfortable with the person. You don't lead with this stuff, fellas.
Yeah, especially not in the Tinder DMs.
No.
That's like 10 red flags.
Because it doesn't even
right
tell
off
you
the
if
bat.
I screenshot that shit. And I'm gonna. For the group chats. There was this one guy who he was like, I'm interested in a female-led relationship. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, it's like where the woman's kind of in charge and makes the decisions. And I was like,
it's very specific.
very specific. It gets more specific.
Oh, I bet it does.
And I kept asking questions. Root cause analysis 101. You gotta find the error of this conversation you're about to have. And he eventually got around to asking me if I would be comfortable if he wore a metal chastity belt on his junk, and like if I was the sole owner of the key and I would wear it like on a necklace and then like humiliate him. And I went full mom mode, and I was like, listen, there are ways to get like a dominant woman to kind of take charge without her spitting in your face, because that's disgusting. I mean, there's a lot of bacteria in saliva.
Like, I know who you're talking about.
Well, no, unfortunately, this is not the only man that has asked me to spit on him. Spoiler alert, that'll be in episode 2. So eventually I was like, okay, like the tequila's run out, like I'm just gonna have to let this guy go on his own merry way. Then I unmatched with him. But
I mean, that's stuff like, that's fine if you want to be, you know, really specific in your life, but like maybe not in the DMs before you meet someone face to face.
Don't lead with that.
Mm-mm.
Don't lead with that. And you know what? There's also,
that's like getting hit by a semi truck.
yeah, it's a shotgun start to a conversation if I've ever gotten one.
Don't do it.
Be a little bit more subtle. I mean, if you want me to spit in your face, that's something you work up to. I'm not gonna do it, but there is someone out there for everyone. I am convinced. Just not us.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
I was about to thank you. There's
We know.
someone out there.
I mean, we're sitting on a vlog on a Saturday night, so what are you doing?
On my navy velvet mid-century modern couch. Just
Yeah.
throwing that out there. Get what you want.
Hashtag living our best life.
Wait for the right couch, just like you wait for the right man. I tried. That was a try.
At least this couch isn't going to ask you to spit on it. And not on it, on the face. Who wants spit in their face? But yes, we're going to talk about boys. We'll do a little bit of makeup stuff because everybody has to know how to contour. Yeah. Everybody knows how to shapeshift, right?
Yeah.
Because this is not my actual cheekbone definition. I have a very round
has to
face.
cut through glass.
Yes. As sharp as our wit.
You know,
Because we know how to cut a man down.
That is true.
Right
I
at
have
the
made a
knees.
few cry before.
Me too. Now, see, it's great because we're talking about it. I'm starting to see maybe why we're alone. This is making more sense.
It only
every
took
second.
episode 1 to
See?
figure that out.
I guess this is the one-hit wonder. No, that's not true because I continue to make really bad choices.
This is gonna be great. We're gonna bring in guests to speak, and kind of either tell us we're wrong or like be like, no, like you've got it.
Yeah.
You know, you're on track.
We'll get you some different perspectives. We'll bring on some of our female friends sometimes. We'll bring on some of our male friends because we're gonna be so open and honest with you that we just pray our boss and our parents never see this, which Sarah's the only one with parents. I'm an orphan, but that's okay. Those daddy issues will come into play a little bit later. I'm well adjusted. Oh god, I can already hear the messages in the frickin' comments. Nobody's too far gone. Some grown man pissed my bed, alright? Like, that's a seventh circle of hell that Dante wasn't prepared for. Other than that, enjoy. We're about to go get some margaritas and some tacos.
We're gonna continue the tequila.
Yeah, this doesn't stop here. We'll go get you some new material tonight. So
That's the plan.
I've already planned people to expect like the drunk text messages, so they knew without saying.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Shiann.
Adios.
Amigos.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's like we planned it.